Good morning, it's 7:37. This is the Breakfast Club with Nick Rado on Rodney's More FM. Very pleased to be joined in studio by Karen McMillan, our favourite Rodney resident author. Back for book club, and this is kind of 2026. People might be having New Year's resolutions of more reading, or even just taking that time out and just going, you know what, I need to take some time out for myself as well. Talk us through these two beautiful books that you brought in.
So the first one's a non-fiction book, and it's called Elegant Leadership by Chris Cooper.
Right.
So it's the new year, and I think it's a good chance sometimes to upskill. And many of us are in leadership roles, whether at work or in the community, or you might be considering a leadership role.
Yes.
So this is the only leadership book that you're going to need that strikes the right balance between pleasing people and making good choices.
Oh, great.
So it focuses on that day-to-day leadership, the goal setting, the regular reflection. So the leadership's put up these micro moments, not the difficult times and the big moments, if that makes sense. So Chris Cooper offers straightforward, practical, achievable advice. So the book kind of identifies core behaviours that will work well and a framework for stretching further. So you're looking through it at the moment and you'll see it's arranged from A to Z. So it's an interesting way to present the material. So A, for example, includes concepts like accelerate, accept, accountability, action, etc., etc. So it goes like that. So I think it's one of these things you might be really, really busy, but you can still dip into that a little bit at a time, it's a reflective thing, a reflective tool. And then there's action points and things too.
I'm seeing a lot of little reflective dates, self-cares in there, action dates. It's got all these different things. It's almost like a journal as well, right?
So you can take that book and really adapt it to your situation of your leadership role, or you want to be a leader.
Yeah. So it's practical tips and advice, but also it's quite malleable in terms of that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a good one. Yeah, you could
that's
just
really good.
tick away during the year, going through it.
Something you can come back to all the time. Elegant Leadership, a practice guide by Chris Cooper. Next book.
Yeah, a bit of summer reading because it's so beautiful at the moment.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Threepence on the Carpet by David Whitted. So the main character in this book is Tommy Trevelyan, and he's a musician and a puppeteer. And he influences 10-year-old Ollie's life, he's instrumental in helping this young boy finding his passion and his calling. But Tommy's life is this whole roller coaster of ups and downs. So we have him leaving New Zealand and he's got this soul-destroying job at a bank. I mean, banking could be for some people, but it's not for Tommy.
Yes.
So he risks everything and he's split up in the rise of the protests in the 1960s.
Yes.
So he finds his voice as the songwriter, he's a singer-songwriter. He's very talented.
Yeah.
And he meets the love of his life, but then through no fault of his own, he loses her and he's worried he'll never see her again. Wow. So that's kind of the main premise of the book. So it's epic in scope. You can see it's a bit of a doorstop.
Yeah.
Spans the roaring 60s, the turbulent 80s and into the modern day. Yeah. So it follows Tommy's life and his many obstacles and comebacks. And it's got Ollie's, the young child that he connected with, his intersecting story.
Yeah.
So it's really great.
Yeah.
It's a story of love and loss and never giving up. And it's going to keep you turning the pages, and it's got this heartwarming ending.
Yeah, amazing. Threepence on the Carpet, David Whitted. Both of these books, if you would like one or either of those books, give us a call now, 0800 more 889, 0800 more 889, and get your summer reading.